Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Trogger TV. Pick up all your dumb selves to build them. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, people. A bit of a different video today. Obviously, the news came out. All excited for the Euros, man. But listen, I got to talk about the squad. And we're back with another video, guys. And like I said, it's a different one. We got an England squad reaction. I'm going to be reacting to the squad and we're going to go through it together. I'm going to read out the players for you, let you guys know your thoughts. And the squad will be announced again on June the 8th on the Saturday. That's the official squad that will go out for the Euros that they're taking, Southgate. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's only that I think it's like 6 or 7 players that will be kicked out of the squad for the Euros. So for now, there's I think the squad that got announced today, I think it's around like 33 players, if I'm correct. But yeah, let's go through it. Let me get my screen with you guys now. We're gonna go through this now. We're gonna talk about this now. Like I said, so here we go. So England squad, the pre-Euro 2024 training camp squad, England squad. Goalkeepers we're going to start off with. So we've got Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, and James Trafford. And then defenders now. Gareth Bradthwaite from Everton, Lewis Dunk, Gomez, Mark Guehi, Ezri Konsa, Harry Maguire, Jarrell Konsa, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Conor Gallagher, Curtis Jones, Kobe Mainoo, Bryce, and then Adam Wharton. And then forwards now, Jude Bellingham, Bowen, Eze, Foden, Anthony Gordon, Grealish, Kane, James Maddison, Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Ivan Toney. We're gonna get to him in a minute, and then Ollie Watkins. Now, we're gonna go through it in a way, so in like a different way. So I'm gonna do it in order. So we're gonna make our way up. So I'm gonna go through the forwards now. Now, so for me, I'm happy with the forwards. I have no problem with the forwards. I'm happy with that. I think it's a strong squad. My problem is, and before I start this video, I want to say one thing. The way Southgate has actually done it on form, but the only problem I have here, he's taken Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's had injury problems and he's barely played. So why is Luke Shaw here? And Harry Maguire, you know what? I'll give it to him because he's actually played and he's actually been all right for Man United this season. He hasn't been like, normally everyone would complain about Harry Maguire, but we got to be fair. Harry Maguire has been a bit on form this season for Man United, so you can see why he's picked Harry Maguire. But the Luke Shaw one, I don't know about that one. But we'll get to Luke Shaw when we get to the defenders. But the Ivan Toney one, we're going to start off the forwards. This Ivan Toney one, like I said, I'm happy with the forwards. Now, for me, where is Solanke, first of all? He should be in there. Well deserved. Ivan Toney, for me, since he's come back, he hasn't been himself. Like, he's been poor. But I know Southgate always says he's going to do players on form. But Ivan Toney, I know why Southgate would bring out Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's like type of player. So, like, if you have like 10 minutes to go in like a tournament like this, you bring Ivan Toney for like a magical moment, say for like a penalty or something, you have him. But for me, it's not good enough. I think Solanke should be in there. I think Solanke is well deserved. Like, how many goals he scored this season for Bournemouth? Like 25 goals in a season at Bournemouth. Solanke is well deserved. And for me, I think Dominic Solanke has been robbed of his Euros. For me, I'm just saying. I think Solanke should be in there, well deserved. But that's the only change I would make. I would have added Solanke in there and took out Toney because I don't think Toney deserves a call up. You know, I think he's been poor over the last few games since he's been back. But yeah, I'm happy with everyone else. Cole Palmer definitely deserved what a season he's had for Chelsea. Ollie Watkins has been brilliant this season. Saka, yes, as an Arsenal fan, I can admit Saka he hasn't been himself this season, but he has been scoring goals and he has actually had a bit of form this season. Like, I think this. I'm going to be honest. I think this season is not one of. I think this season is probably one of like Saka's like maybe worst seasons. You know, because I know during the lockdown season when we had a crap team, he was actually popping on the wing and actually getting assists and stuff, and he did score goals a bit. But I think this he hasn't been himself this season. But Saka has to be picked, so I can see why I'm happy with that. The Kane has to go up top striker. Grealish, yes, I know he hasn't had much game time, but it's Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish, is that type of player, because you know how England have to play. We like to keep control on the ball. Jack Grealish, that guy, he's good on with his feet on the ball. He can handle the pressure when there's players like coming towards him. He can take on a man, Grealish. He can get across into the box. So you can see why Grealish is there. Anthony Gordon, I have no problem with. Foden definitely has to go. Brilliant this season for Man City. Eze, I don't need to get on. I don't need to start Eze. This guy is just. I'm happy that this guy has been there because I'm just happy for him, Eze, and he's going to play. I think this is his first. Did he go to the World Cup? No, he didn't, Eze. So I think this is his first like international tournament with England. I know he played. I think he played a few times for the like academy England team, but this is like his first like professional like international tournament. Like this is massive for him. And Jared Bowen, I think he deserves it as well. I think he's had a good season. Jude Bellingham definitely 100%. What a season he's had for Real Madrid in the Champions League final. He just won the Bundesliga, his first La Liga title with Real Madrid. And yeah, man, what season Bellingham's had in his first season with Real Madrid. And yeah, we're gonna go to midfielders now. So, like I said, Trent. I'm shocked at how Trent's been put into the midfield because everyone knows oh my, there's hugging my words. The debate between Trent playing as defender or play as a midfielder, but you can see why Trent. I've seen clips of Trent like when he was in the academy. Trent is actually a midfielder, but when he got called up to the first team, they will just train him to make him. They will just like develop him into a right back. But he is a fan of Steven Gerrard, so you can see why he's a massive. He was in the midfield for Liverpool, but yeah, you can see why now Southgate is actually going to try him in the midfield because he's putting him in there. So it looks like he's going to. And plus, we saw him. Was it last season when he played a game for England in the midfield when we was away to like Italy? I'm pretty sure he started in the midfield. And the one I'm shocked about is Adam Wharton. Now, he's actually been like when I saw his name, I was shocked because I was like, I've been seeing him for Palace and he looks very, very good, Adam Wharton. But I'm shocked like how Southgate has called him up already. Southgate must see a great talent in this kid. I do as well. I've been seeing a lot of even other fans from other clubs bigging him up. I think he's actually going to be great. I think this is a one player for the future for England and for a lot of teams. Yeah, that whoever if he carries on, yeah, if he gets that big move to a big club, I think he can actually cook at a big club. I'm telling you, but he does look good. I've seen him in a few games. I saw him the other day for Palace, and he actually did look good. So big up to him and congratulations for him for getting the call up. And then the defenders now, like I said, Kyle Walker definitely. Kieran Trippier, yes, he was out with injuries, but he's been all right this season. I wouldn't complain, so see why he's in there. For me, I'm going to say one thing. I think there's two players that I think that definitely should be involved. I think Tino Livramento should be in there. I don't agree with Lewis Dunk as well, by the way. I don't think he's been like brilliant for start. I would have. How many centre backs have you got? So Stones, Kwanzaa, Maguire. Stones, Joel Konza, Maguire, Joe Gomez can play as a centre back, a left back, or right back, and then centre back. So to be fair, I would have put Tino. I would have put Tomori in there, and I think Tino Livramento deserves a call up. Tino Livramento has been balling out for Newcastle, and he's been solid since every time I watched him. He's very good and he's calm. And how old is he? Tino like 21. I think he deserves to call up, but I think Tomori has to be in there. Tomori, I'm sorry, that guy is a beast as well. Like I've said it, I want to see a Tomori and John Stones partnership for England. That's what I want to see. I think that would be solid. John Stones and Tomori. And then you got Kyle Walker at right back, and then who goes left back? Probably I would have shouted for Tino to start left back. I'm saying it right now. I'm pretty sure. I think he deserves a shot, Tino Livramento. Because I don't know how he hasn't been picked, and so has Tomori as well. But yeah, and then goalkeepers obviously got Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale. For me, this is an easy one now. So for me, right, yeah, only 3 goalkeepers can go to the Euros. James Trafford, yeah, we all know that he's not going. When we see the announcement on the 8th of June, when it officially comes out again, he's going to be scrapped. He's going to be one of the players that does not come. He's going to stay. It's going to be Dean Henderson, Ramsdale, and Pickford going to flying out to Germany with the team. Trafford is not going. But yeah, guys, listen. Like I said, those are my only problems with the England squad. And again, and let me tell you something. The Rashford thing, Southgate, I respect it because Rashford, he's been poor this season. We have to admit it right now. I think it's his own fault and his own self, yeah, because he needs to start. Rashford should have been performing. You can see how Reece James wasn't in the team. Reece James, yes, he was out of injury. Yes, he's been all right, but the injury hit him. So I think that screwed Reece James over. Sterling, for me, he hasn't been good enough as well this season. Yes, he scored a few goals for Chelsea, but he hasn't been good enough. And then who else? Who else is not in there? Sancho, you saw as well. Sancho's not in there. I do feel a bit. The thing is with Sancho, right? I feel a bit sorry for him. I think I would have loved to see Sancho get picked for the Euros. Even though he's gone on loan and stuff hasn't worked out of him at United, he still had a good season so far with Dortmund. He's in the Champions League. He's in the Champions League final. Remember that. So we've got to respect it. So, but yeah, man. Like I said, it's some of the players, man. Get opportunities, don't take it. But yeah, but like I said, to be fair, I'm not going to be mad at that squad. I'm happy with the squad, and at least Southgate has actually taken players that have been performing. Like you can see a lot. But my only issue with the team is Lewis Dunk, Shaw, and Ivan Toney. I don't have any. I don't have a problem with anyone. Curtis Jones, you could maybe because he's had a bit of a shaky season for Liverpool, but I don't mind Curtis Jones. I do rate Curtis Jones. I like Curtis Jones for Liverpool, but he has been a bit shaky. But you know what? I'm happy for Curtis Jones as well. Another youngster that's come up to the first team as well, and especially with his Liverpool teammates there in the team with like Trent, Quans there. He's got people from Liverpool that he could talk to as well. So I'm happy for them. But listen, I'm happy with that England team. But people, listen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts about this England team. Who do you think should be replaced? Like I said, for me, Toney should be replaced. I think Solanke should be in there 100%. He deserves a call up. I feel sorry for Solanke. I don't know how he's been called up. You can say Aaron Ramsdale. Now, as an Arsenal fan, Ramsdale, for me, I'm happy, that his name is actually on there because he's had a I think his season, I felt sorry for him because like since we bought Raya, right? Raya for me, Ramsdale's just been like Arteta's just like abandoned Ramsdale like completely. Like ever since Arteta's like apparently Arteta's wanted Ramsdale. I mean not Ramsdale. Apparently Arteta's always wanted Raya since Arteta first came in, but he then never had the chance to get Raya. So we got Ramsdale, but apparently Arteta's always wanted Raya. Well, Ramsdale's had a stressful season. I'm happy for Ramsdale that he's here. As an Arsenal fan, I'm happy that he's in the England team, that his name's actually on the squad. And I'm happy that because even though he hasn't been playing, he has played a few games this season, but minimum. I don't think he's even played the Champions League game. That's why I feel sorry for him. But he deserved it. But listen, people, big up everyone that was watching the video. That's the England squad reaction there done. Big up all your dumb selves in the building. I'm out, people. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, man, Southgate, well done for going on form. And yes, people, I'm out, people. Pick up your damn selves. I'll see you next time. Peace out.